Have you ever said this to yourself? I study English, but I still can't speak. I understand a little, but when people talk, I get lost. I know grammar, but I freeze in real life. If that sounds like you, stay with me because today we're going to talk about the real reasons people get stuck. Not because they're not smart, but because they're carrying 5 obstacles that quietly block the progress. And here's the good news. When you remove these obstacles, English starts to feel more natural, more simple, more real without living inside grammar rules all day. Before we start, I want you to comment one word so I know you're here with me. Ready. Just write ready. All right, let's go. Obstacle 1. Try to understand every single word. This is the biggest trap. A lot of learners listen to English like a test. They think, if I miss one word, I failed. So, when a native speaker talks, they try to catch every word and their brains get tired. Then they miss the whole message. Real listening is different. In real life, even native speakers don't hear every word perfectly. They hear the idea. They catch the key words. They understand the meaning. So, if you understand the message, you are not failing. You are doing it the real way. And when you stop chasing every word, your brain relaxes and you understand more. Obstacle 2. Learning words but not learning real phrases. Many people learn English like this: help, bathroom, price, discount, tomorrow. But in real life, people don't speak in a single word. They speak in phrases. Real English is, can you help me? Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? How much is this? How much is this? Is there a discount? What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? When you learn phrases, your English becomes automatic because your brain stores the sentences as one piece, not as a puzzle. That's how English starts to feel natural. Obstacle 3. Waiting until you feel ready. This one is sneaky. A lot of people say, I'm not ready to speak. I need more vocabulary first. I need better grammar first. But the truth is, you don't become ready and then speak. You speak, and that's how you become ready. Confidence doesn't appear first. It grows while you're using English. So, if you're always waiting, you stay stuck in the same place. And then months pass and you feel frustrated. English is not something you learn in your head. It's something you built through real use. Obstacle 4. Fear of mistakes and embarrassment. Let's be honest. This is emotional. Many people don't speak because they're afraid of sounding wrong. They're afraid someone will laugh. They're afraid of their accent. They're afraid of being judged. But if your goal is to speak fluent, you need to accept a simple truth. Mistakes are not a sign that you're bad. Mistakes are a sign that you're practicing. And every strong English speaker you admire made thousands of mistakes. Your accent is not a problem. Your accent is proof you're bilingual. The real goal is not perfect pronunciation. The goal is clear communication. When you let go of shame, your English moves faster. Obstacle 5. Practicing sometimes instead of building a natural habit. Many learners practice when they feel motivated, but motivation comes and goes. Real improvement comes from something smaller and more powerful. Repetition. When English becomes part of your normal life, your brain stops treating it like a difficult subject and starts treating it like a familiar language. And that's when things change. You stop translating so much. You start recognizing patterns. You start understanding faster. English becomes normal. Now, let me say something as your teacher. If you've been stuck, it doesn't mean you can't learn English. It usually means you've been fighting these obstacles without knowing it. And today, you just identified them. That's progress. Now, I want to ask you something because this is where I want you to interact with me. Which obstacle is the biggest for you? A. I try to understand every word. B. I learn words, not phrases. C. I don't feel ready. D. I'm afraid of mistakes. E. I'm not consistent. Comment just one letter. A, B, C, D, or E. And I want you to remember this. You don't need to learn English like a robot. You can learn English like a human through real phrases, real listening, and real life. You're not behind. you're learning, and little by little, it will click. I'm Ellie. Thank you for being here today, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!